while it's doing that. Oh, all right, y'all. All right, y'all.
I love Leland.
Here we are.
Here we are.
You haven't talked to me in like 30 minutes and now you want to.
Of course they do. They always want to talk to you when you're doing something else. Hi, Shanti.
Hi, Shanti.
Hi, April.
Hi, April. We have you on the list, sister.
We have April on the list. Wonder why I got chills saying hi.
Stuck in my head now.
On the list.
Yep, she's third, right?
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How is everyone?
Lisa.
Hi, Alicia. Congratulations on your wedding.
Exactly.
Did you see
what she said?
Did you see her?
I saw. She was gorgeous.
Beautiful. Like
gorgeous.
A lion with that beautiful red mane and all her Leo energy.
She's just a copycatter, Sheldon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I asked first. I was like, "Hey, I think I want to do the purple hair again." And Misty was like, "Do it." And I was like,
"Purple is where it's at."
Yes. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi,
Virginia. Everybody, come on in. We're doing something different. Because I get bored easily.
Yeah, we just decided to do something different tonight. Shut the door. It's cold.
Tonight, we're going to do something different. We're not all doing the same readings tonight. I thought that would be fun, where you could get 3 different things, instead of one. Oh, I hope you recover, Beatrice. I'm about to have surgery next week, so I feel you, boo. I feel you. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Kyla.
Thank you so much, Sheldon. You're
Virginia.
so lovely. Thank you for the wonderful compliment. I'm letting mine fade out because Ash and I have enough in common.
We do.
Hi, Jody. We got you first on the list. How are you, Jody?
Hi, Jody. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. So come on in, everybody. Share out if you're kind. I appreciate you.
Hey, it matches my hair. Hey-o.
Get it in your hair.
Hi, Mildred. All right. Jody is first on the list.
Mildred.
All right. So, Tawnie, get working.
Yes,
hi, Barb. Huh?
Barb. I said yes, ma'am.
Hi, Susan. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Doing good. I'm so glad.
Should we tell everybody what we're doing?
Oh, I was doing that. I was doing that, and I.
Yeah, and then you were like, "Okay, Tawnie, get to work," and I was like, "Wait a minute."
It says she's had her hysterectomy done years ago, and it was wonderful.
And it was a lifesaver.
It was a lifesaver. I've not been, but everyone else has not been either. But we're all here.
But we're here for you guys.
Hi, Donna. I know. I know, April. It's finally sat down. All right. Well, here we go. So what we're going to do tonight, y'all, if you're lazy like me sometimes and you didn't read the description box of the video, which, hey, it happens. Some of us don't feel like it. Some people can't read. So let me tell you what we're doing tonight. Okay. So tonight for $35, which is a deal. For $35 tonight, we are doing 3 different types of readings. Okay. Miss Tawnie, I did it right the first time, y'all. See, I was like,
I'm not even going to attempt that.
Tawnie is going to be doing a spirit message tonight for y'all from whoever comes through. And Miss Ash, can you do it, Tawnie? Can you do it? With the right finger, Tawnie. Come on, Tawnie. You can do it.
Oh, come on.
With your left hand, Tawnie. Your left hand, Tawnie. There you go. Everything's so backwards. Miss Ash is going to be doing a chakra scan on you. So these are distance readings, obviously, since we're all here and you're over there. And we're just getting messages from spirit and connecting to your energy, connecting to the energy of your name and your soul. And Ash is going to do a chakra scan and tell you what chakras might be blocked or might need a little bit of work, a little basic understanding of what those chakras represent. And I will be giving you whatever spirit guide names come through and the purpose that they have in your life right now. So this is a whole like bunch of really cool things that you can get for $35, which, you know, that's like a pair of sneakers, but it's way more useful. So anyway, that's what we got for you tonight.
Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Charlene.
Hi, Jonathan.
And you have been missed, Miss Ashley.
Hi, Donna. How have you been?
Is the bomb dog. Linda wants to know if I got my backyard done for your. Yes, my pool is up. Actually, it's just not warm. It's been very overcast. It is a steel April for sure. It's been very overcast and wet, so I haven't gotten in it yet. But it's been up for like, I think we finished filling it on Friday. So yeah, it's a big one. I think it's like 13 or 14,000 gallons of water. Anywho, love your hair, Ash.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Kevin, as I explained to you many different ways in the message on my page, that this is not free readings tonight. It says it right on the description box that these are paid readings. I just explained that they're $35 readings, and I also told you where you could get a free reading. So I'm glad you joined the group, the Mystic Medium Bridge group, where all three of us do free readings for the members, but that's not this. Okay? Sorry, bud. But now you know again where you can get that done. All right. So first we're going to start with Jody. Somebody said they donated to pay. Okay, Eva, I will write you down on the list.
Kip's having issues clicking on a link. Is that PayPal?
And what was the question? I'm sorry.
Kip said that it won't let her click on the link to pay. I don't know which link she's talking about.
Which one? Because they're not links for Venmo and Cash App. It's just my name for Venmo and Cash App. I don't have the links for Venmo and Cash App. I'm just writing what my.
I don't even know if there is one. Like I think
I don't know.
I was like, there's a link for those? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know either. So.
I was like, oh, where am I dead?
Yeah, I don't know. So, okay, so I got you, Eva. You're number 4.
Eva.
I don't know where my camera is, but I got water, Donna.
I have water, Donna. Look.
I have water, Donna. We've all watered up. We're ready. Donna is the water police. She makes
I know every
sure
time
that
I
we
see Donna's
stay
name,
hydrated.
I'm like,
We're all working on it.
she does that because she loves us, and we.
Yes, she loves us. That's right. She loves us, and she doesn't want us to get dehydrated.
Hi, Stacy. Stacy.
And
Stacy. Got it going on.
Shantae, I got you. You're number 5.
So long, Stacy. Can't you see?
Stacy. Brenda, you're number 6.
Okay, so
Brenda Sandusky.
So we have Eva, and then who? Shantae. And then
Brenda, I'm confused. Are you paying me or are you requesting money? Because I got both. I just don't know. I just don't know. Give me just a second. I'm so confused.
hi, Brenda. Do we have anyone after Shantae?
Yes, we have Brenda. but I don't know if Brenda is if she changed her mind or not. Brenda, okay, Mildred.
April love has got it going on. She's
Can't have it going on, sweetheart.
For so long.
So, Brenda, did you want me to cancel your request, or did you change your mind about buying a reading?
Stacy said she paid. Mildred said she
Okay.
paid.
Okay, let me cancel the request that I got, and if you guys, I already have written down for Jody her. So if you guys want to start,
Okay.
you can start with Jody.
Tawnie,
while I get this.
What do you got for Jody?
Okay, let me see. Jody,
Okay,
I have.
I'm sorry. I didn't get a payment from Brenda. I got a request for payment from Brenda. So we're going to take her off the list until she decides to. Okay, Brenda, you did it backwards again. No, you sent a request for me to pay you. Okay? And that doesn't work. So Jennifer Louise, I got you. Okay, so we're going to take you off the list, Brenda, because that was a request for a payment and not a payment to me. So whatever you did, do the opposite of that.
And then we'll put you on the list.
Yeah. Pedro! Looks can be deceiving. She's miserable.
I'm a Scorpio sun, so on the inside I'm miserable. But I'm a Libra moon, so on the outside, actually no, it's the Sag rising. I'm like, but on the inside I'm like.
Stacy, I'm purposefully letting it lose its purple because I'm going to be spending a lot of time in my pool and it's going to bleed out anyways. So I'm letting the purple go for the summer. But I've got lots of purple to put back in once fall hits. Okay. All right. Leslie, I will find you. So go ahead, Tawnie. Go ahead for real this time.
Okay, Miss Jody, I have a mail here for you. And he's making me feel like there's a lot of sadness, and he wants you to know that you don't have to. I feel like we're in between something, and he makes me feel like you're in a tug of war because I already feel like somebody's pulling at me, and he's telling me that this isn't something that you have to stay with. He's saying you can move forward. He's saying that you need to listen to yourself more. He's telling me that there's other people telling you what's best for you, and he's saying that's not what you need to do. He said you need to trust yourself and you need to walk away. He's saying walk through it, push through it, and you will. I feel like you'll feel better. Like he makes me feel like if you allow yourself to move on or move away from whatever's going on, he makes me feel like you'll be on top. Because then I see you on top of a mountain and being able to breathe. And just being able, I feel like you'll be like more in tune with yourself too, and be able to cross a path that makes you happy. That you won't have to feel like that you have to protect yourself, or feel like you have to be on guard. He wants you to be able to be happy. He said you deserve the happiness, and you need to believe in that. I don't know if this is a father or, I don't know, he doesn't, I'm horrible when it comes to ages, but he doesn't seem, I don't know, he doesn't seem like unless you had a grandpa that passed young, but he doesn't look very old, and he seems like he's very protective of you, and he says he always walks by your side. He just wants you to trust yourself to move forward.
She said, yes, okay. Angie, you are number 2, dear.
Your dad comes out a
Your
lot.
dad
Yeah.
comes out a lot.
Was
Yeah.
very protective. I figured it was your dad, but I don't know. He didn't look very old, so men don't age for me.
Must be nice. Right?
Right? Yeah, and why do they get to eat what they want?
You know,
Like,
and
I look at a
they
cheeseburger
just
and I'm
say,
like,
I'm going to go on a diet, and they lose 20 pounds just like saying it.
yeah, yeah.
Literally, men like really don't care what they look like, I think, on the inside. They just think that we care what they look like because we care what we look like.
Yeah, so it's like a,
You know, I feel like if it were up to men and they didn't feel like they had to impress women, they would all be like 400 pounds because they wouldn't
100%.
care.
And I don't think they would care either.
I don't think they would care. But they only do
No.
it because they feel like they have to for women, which we just care what we look like.
Right.
Jennifer says she's a Scorpio sun too. And they would be
We're
hairy.
all suffering on the inside, aren't we?
We're all suffering. We totally
Tawnie's a
are.
Scorpio too.
Okay. Jody, darling, for your spirit guides, I got 3 different names for you. Okay. I actually wrote them down. Okay. So the first one that came through for you is just a regular old spirit guide, and his name is Samuel, and he told me that he is with you to give you strength in the face of adversity and to teach you about empowerment. Okay. The next one that I got for you was Archangel Muriel. Okay, and she is the angel of peace. Okay, and she's there to help you with your intuition and your emotional harmony. All right, so if you feel like you're needing help getting clarity on a situation, or just keeping yourself balanced and at peace, you feel like things might be going on in your life that kind of mess up your equilibrium, your energetic equilibrium, that's when you would call on Muriel specifically to help you. Okay. And then I feel like you going through some financial situation. So for financial assistance, you have Ben or Benji. He goes by both. He's not really fond of Benji, so he'll go by Ben, but you can call him either one because that's his name. And he's really good with math and money, is what he's telling me. Okay, so he's really good at helping you stretch your money, balance your checkbook, things like that, helping you with those mad math skills, and to help you get financial security, truly. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. What do you got for her, Ash?
Okay, so interesting that her first guide came up. What you said, something that like went with what chakra came through for me. So interesting. Okay, so Jody, for you, what I asked, what I was looking for was some blockages or some things that you need to work on. The first thing that came through was your solar plexus. The color of that is yellow. So what this means for you is like, what I'm seeing it is like an inner child thing. I feel like, I don't want to say that you weren't emotionally secure as a child, because I feel like you were given love. I just feel like for whatever reason you have a hard time accepting love. I don't know if you know what your love language is, but I heard words of affirmation. I feel like you accept other people for who they are without judgment, but you don't accept yourself for who you are. You're extra judgmental of yourself. The solar plexus has a lot to do with your self-esteem, self-worth, just your self-confidence in general. So what I'm hearing is you can look up guided meditations to help open and cleanse all of your chakras. So you can look one up for your sacral chakra, or your solar plexus, I'm sorry. But another thing that you can work on is speaking love to yourself. I feel like you give that love to so many other people, but you just don't give a lot to yourself. So, telling yourself, you probably don't look in the mirror and say, I'm a beautiful, strong, caring, giving woman, and I'm going to attract those types of relationships in my life, and things like that. But that's just something that you need to work on because it's causing some blockages with your energy. As soon as you start to love yourself, you're just going to start feeling all of that energy move up. So I would 100% maybe even write down in a journal some things that you like about yourself and just reread them constantly. You just need to be filling your own cup and loving yourself. So solar plexus, yellow. Another thing that'll help is wear yellow. Eat yellow food.
All right. Sweet. And that's it? That's what we got
Yes.
for her? We're good? Right.
Yes.
Awesome. So we got quite a list going here, ladies. I had to rearrange the order that I just said because I did have some payments come in on the laptop that didn't come through my phone, which
happens sometimes.
It happens. So the new order. Okay, we've got Jody completed. The new next number 2. Yes, Stacy, I know. Number 2 is Angie. Angie. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all the order so you know where you're at. Okay. So we have Angie is number 2, April is number 3, Leslie is number 4, Mildred is number 5. You're welcome, darling. Eva is number 6, Shantae is number 7, Stacy is number 8, Jennifer is number 9, Brenda is number 10, and Kim is number 11. If you have paid and I haven't mentioned you on the list, please make a comment. Virginia, if you want to pay besides PayPal, okay, there's this little scroller down here has my Venmo ID and my Cash App ID. Those are the only ways you can pay for a reading tonight. Okay, love? All right, Miss Angie, let's see what we got for you. Ash, if you had already written some things down for her, you can start because I don't.
I didn't write anything down yet. I just wrote the first thing. Tawnie, do you have anything for her yet?
Yeah, I can go first. I don't care. That's fine. Yeah, her mom's here, like usual. her mom's I think her mom's been here for a while, to be honest, now that I realize it. Yeah, I can feel it. Angie, your mom's here. And I feel like she's coming in and she wants to yell at you. And I feel like I don't know why. She's saying she needs to pick herself back up. When is she going to pick herself back up? I'm like, give her some time. But she doesn't want you to feel like you have to stay where you're at. She's saying she wants you to remember to live life and to be happy. Like, I feel like have you been really paranoid too? Because she makes me feel like we've been watching our loved one, like the people around you. I feel like we've been very paranoid and there's been a lot of emotions and we see what we want to do. Like we see the light at the end of the tunnel, but we're not going to it. And I feel like you've been kind of like locking yourself in I don't want to say like in a room. Like I just feel like we haven't been as social and as giving as we usually do. And I feel like this is just those lower vibrations coming in from like spirit and trying to get to you. And she's saying this, don't let this win. She's saying you have too much to offer. We need to ground and we need to go outside and breathe. We have to know that we deserve more, that we deserve to be happy. I just feel like you have a lot of releasing that you have to, I just feel like you need to trust yourself again. You need to believe in yourself, that you do deserve to be happy.
All right. I hope that resonates with you, Angie. And I love that she was talking about that because I literally had already written down. I just had one spirit come through and she's been feeling depressed and sad.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's
I'm
what
picking
that
that
goes
up
along
too.
with what I have. I don't know if you have a heart chakra thing going on there, but I have here that you have Archangel Raphael in your corner who's been trying to help you through this. He's telling me that you've been worrying about your health. He is the angel of healing and specifically mentioned heart healing. Okay, so this is like your emotions, not necessarily your physical heart, but your emotional heart. Okay, and I feel like with your emotional heart healing, that part of this is feeling scared and worried, and unlike yourself, you've been depressed and sad. Yes, very much so. And then I had another spirit guide come in, and he told me his name was John. His name is Big John. He's literally a mountain of a man, and he wants you to know that he's there for you and he's there to help you. He's pushing you to do things because I feel like you're kind of been shrinking into yourself. You've been spending too much time in your house. It's like you're worried and afraid of things happening because of everything going on. And he wants you to know that he's there as a helping hand. He's there to shoulder your burdens. You can talk to him and you can tell him what worries you, and he'll carry those burdens for you so they're not so heavy. Okay. And then also you have Jeannie, who's a lovely older woman, and she just kind of reminds me energetically of one of like the fairy godmothers on Cinderella, like the blue one. Like she's really like bubbly and like absent-minded, and this is what she's reminding me of her energy, and she's with you to teach you, to remind you. That's exactly how you feel. She's with you to remind you how to have fun and how to just be frivolous and carefree. Okay, so that's what I got for you, darling. You have Archangel Raphael helping you with your heart healing. You have Big John, who wants to shoulder some of your worry and your burden. And then you have Jeannie with a J, Jeanie, who's trying to help you remember how to have fun and just to let go of your cares. All right, so I hope that helps. Brenda, yes, I did get it. What do you got, girlfriend?
Okay, Angie. So you had two that came through very clearly, two chakras. The first one is your throat chakra, which this is blue. And it feels a lot like tension. Sometimes when people have like an overactive throat chakra where they're like spilling too much, it'll feel hot, but this feels like being choked. So I feel like there's some truths that you need to be speaking. And I feel like you're not speaking these truths because you don't want to. I feel like you think you can't. And I think this has something to do with how your truth will be received by people you love. Which kind of makes sense why the next chakra came through, which is also your solar plexus, which this has to do with your self-esteem and self-worth and all of that stuff. Leland, quiet. I feel like it's more of an issue with drawing boundaries. So which drawing boundaries is a form of self-love. And it kind of came through like you might feel like you don't deserve it. So you don't draw those boundaries with people, those healthy boundaries with people, which it's a form of self-love, and you have to feel like you deserve it to be able to do that. And so I feel like prospectively, if you can change your thought process from thinking that you're hurting the people that you want to draw a boundary with, that you're not saying it to be offensive, you're saying it to keep yourself safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people sometimes will read drawing a boundary as being selfish, and that might be one of your fears. But both of these chakras feel dirty, like just a little bit muddy. And so I feel like if you start at the throat and you start speaking your boundaries because you do deserve it to have healthy boundaries with people who love you, that solar plexus will start opening up and expanding, and that's going to make you feel empowered and better about yourself, which is going to change all of the sadness and heaviness and all of the stuff that you're feeling right now. You just need a lot of self-love. And I think that which solar plexus is yellow, the throat chakra is blue. Look up some guided meditations for those to help cleanse and open those up. Start telling yourself that you deserve healthy boundaries and connections with people who respect and love you. And all of that's going to start flowing a lot easier for you.
All right. I hope that makes sense to you. No, I really don't draw boundary lines because I'm afraid of hurting people. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why
the worry and the
written,
fear.
Yep. That's why I had written down that it's not that you don't want to, it's that you feel like you can't. I feel like you want to draw these boundaries, but you feel like you can't do it because that would be the opposite of pleasing people.
Absolutely.
But it pleases you, and you're important too. So jot that down.
Exactly. Okay. Hey, we're all people person. We're all people.
People pleasing people.
Exactly. And that's why you have Archangel Raphael to help you with your heart healing. Okay.
Having
a strong heart.
Yep.
And self-love helps you to draw healthy boundary lines with people so you don't feel like, you're getting taken advantage of and your heart is constantly being hurt.
Because then you just keep it guarded.
Hope that makes sense to you, Angie. Aw, dang it. It's already cold. That's what I get. Next, we have Miss April. April, you're up. April. Yeah, especially at work. Yep. I'm telling you, man, you can't let people walk all over you. Okay, she's here and she's ready. Wonderful.
April. Okay, I have somebody here, and the most that I am feeling with this person is I feel it around my kidneys. So I'm gonna go with kidneys because I feel it on both sides. I did feel some hip pain too, so I don't know if they had any hip issues as well, but like wherever your kidneys are at, they're just really bothering me right now. You're welcome, Miss Angie.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this person, I feel like this is a female, or they just have very feminine energy. It's coming in, and they're making me feel like they're very proud of you, Miss April. They're saying that you've been working your butt off. I don't know if this is at work or just life in general, but I feel like you've done a lot, and I don't know why, but I'm seeing it like hopscotch. They're showing me like you've hopped from place to place, and you've been working hard, and I feel like you've been through a lot, hopping through these, and they're showing me that you have this sense of peace, and I hear Zen, so I don't know if you do anything with like the Zen work or anything like that, but they're just making me feel like the connection that you have with yourself is a lot different than what you used to, and they want you to be proud of yourself, and they're saying that you deserve to get what's coming to you, like the good stuff. They're making me feel like they don't want you to push it away, like everything that's coming in, they want you to allow it to come in, because I feel like since you're such a loving, caring person, that sometimes we're like, oh, I don't need help, I don't need this, I don't need that. They're saying this is your time to enjoy this. I just feel like it's a gift. I don't know if this person had breathing issues too. I don't know if you just went through any heartbreak as well, because I don't know, I feel like something, I don't know if it was a breakup or if it was with a friend or something like that. I just feel like we went through something hard, and I see them hugging you and saying that things will get better. Give yourself time and to stay busy is what I'm hearing. But I do feel like there's gifts coming that your guides and all them are sending you, and they want you to just to stay focused and know that everything is working out.
Wonderful. Hope that resonates with you, April. Aw.
Oh.
That's good. Sometimes we
Yep.
just need that
A
release
little
and we don't
purge.
know it.
Just a little bit of a purge.
Just a little emotional release, and it's okay. All right. So what I got for you, I do have your father coming in because he's telling me that you're just like him. And he's telling me that you're funny and caring, and sometimes you're a little too caring, and sometimes you're a little too funny, which I don't ever think that you could be too funny. But he's telling me that you're just like him. And so I'm not sure if he's trying to guide you in his footsteps or how that works, but it seems to me like he's making it, he wants you to know you are just like him. So the things that you might have, the things that your father might have dealt with in his life, or things that, what I'm getting from him, things that you might have to deal with as well. So that to me is the message coming through from him. And of course, he's always there to guide you, but he is one of your spirit guides and your family members. And then I have a gentleman, right, having a sense of humor where it's, too funny. But that's what I've got. Welcome, Sally. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Sally.
And then the next one that I have a gentleman named Jackson. And Jackson is telling me that he is a magician. Okay, he's a magician, and he is teaching you how to manifest your desires. That's his purpose in your life right now. Jackson is the man. Jackson is the one who can pull the rabbit out of the hat. That's what he keeps telling me. I can pull the rabbit out of the hat. And he's trying to teach you magic, and he's trying to teach you how to manifest that rabbit for yourself. So if you get these messages to try things that you wouldn't normally try, or to change your thought process to something, try to change the way you think about a situation, that is coming from Jackson, and he's trying to teach you how to manifest a better way. Okay. And then you have Archangel Michael coming in for protection, teaching you to be fearless and bold. And he wants you to know that he's got your back. Okay. I very specifically heard, I've got your back. So hi, Leanna. So
Hi, Leanna.
those are the three that I have for you. And I hope those resonate with you. What do you got, Ash?
Okay. So interesting that Tawnie mentioned working. Because I got your root chakra is your foundation, stability, all of the things that you want to have, like to build your life on top of. It's the bottom chakra, it's red. The first thing that came through is that it seems to be like overworking, like your root chakra is open. Because I feel like you might be in a season in your life where you are maybe working yourself out, like overworking, overdoing, overcompensating, because you want so badly to provide like ultra stability. So I feel like this is causing you to overdo it, and it's not getting you a lot of like breathe time or like self-love, like just a break. And then when that happens, when like a chakra is overworking, it kind of bleeds into another one, which this is kind of funny, but the way that I saw it is it's so overwhelming that it's causing your sacral chakra to be scared. That's how it came to me. Like, it was like, whoa, calm down. So like, which that one is for abundance in your well-being. So I think that this overworking root chakra is causing you to not have as much fun, and it's affecting your well-being. So I think, obviously, I think meditation is going to help you, or taking like a pause, allowing yourself a couple hours a day where you can meditate or pray or whatever it is that you want to do, of just silence. This could also be because of, I believe it was Tawnie that had talked about like a heartbreak or something that you had went through and staying busy, which you should do, but I think you're overdoing it. I just feel like you're overdoing it. You don't need to have every single sliver of your time filled with something to help get over you need to give yourself some love as well. So wear red, meditate, quiet, even if you sit in the car by yourself with no sound. Like I just feel like you need silence. Stop working all the time. You are overdoing it. Your root chakra is like, yeah, we're just the faucet is turned all the way on. So that's gonna help you have a little bit of fun. Even days I take off, I'm still doing something. I get that.
I feel you, girl.
Yep. I mean, I feel like we've all been there, but it just causes you to be a little bit out of balance energetically.
Absolutely. Gosh. Okay. Thank you so much, April, for participating.
Thank you, April.
Next, we have Miss Leslie Loveless. Leslie.
That sounds like a country song.
Welcome.
Country. You're welcome.
You're welcome, love.
Leslie. Aw, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Leslie, where you at, girlfriend? Who made a mad face on my screen? Ashley, you made a mad face.
I did?
That's what it says. Facebook, angry, Ash Clapridge. How dare you?
How dare you? Do you see my hands?
How dare you mad face yourself?
Oh, like I was like,
oh. Okay. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
Okay, Leslie, when I was connecting to your spirit guides and angels, I just got the most beautiful, like, flowy, ethereal, feminine energy. And her name is Mariah, and she's just lovely. Hi, Abby. The peaches are back. Hi, Abby. But she came in first. Her name is Mariah. She's absolutely lovely. And turtles be popping. Leanna, you remembered. Popping a turtle. Oh my God, some really horrible inside jokes. We're just the worst. So anywho, so we have Mariah, and she told me she was an ethereal angel of light, unity, and ascension. And I thought that was super cool. That is a very first. You still say it seriously?
That's so funny.
I don't even remember the context of that joke.
I think it was, I said something and you thought I said turtle, that I was popping turtles. I don't remember exactly what it was.
That sounds like it could be.
But it was stupid and hilarious. Anyway, so she is an angel of ascension and unity, and an angel of light. And I feel like it's just so wonderful that you have an angel guiding you on this path of ascension, which makes me feel with the other people that you have here that you are literally in a timeline and an incarnation where you are seeking and giving unconditional love. And it made me kind of laugh at the irony of your name, because your name is Loveless, but this is your life to give and receive unconditional love. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I have all of your angels are all like connected into one purpose, which makes me feel like you have like an older soul, because all of your angels are all connected to just one life lesson, and that is the unconditional love and acceptance life lesson. It's kind of a big deal. But the next one that I have is Francis. And Francis told me that he is bound to two souls. So he's bound to two souls. So he's bound to you and another soul. And I wrote down that this is your twin flame. This is your match. And that they, what Francis does is Francis gives you their thoughts and feelings. So I'm not sure if you're like in a relationship, if you're already in a soulmate relationship or a twin flame relationship, but if you ever get those, clairvoyant thoughts and feelings from somebody that maybe you know or you don't know, those are coming through Francis, because he's tied to both souls. It's like the information is flowing from one to the other. It's pretty neat, actually. And then for an archangel, I have Archangel Chamuel. I hope I'm saying it right. Chamuel. And that is the archangel guiding you to soul love in all of your relationships. So I think it's really very cool that everything in your life right now is there to teach you about unconditional love, giving and receiving unconditional love in all of your relationships. So I wish you the very best with that, because sometimes it's easy and sometimes people don't make it so easy. So
Right.
You got lots of help though, just so you know. We got Ash.
So Leslie, for you, I picked up on your crown chakra. And what I was seeing it as was like squinty eyes. Like when a light's really bright and you kind of squint your eyes. It was almost like you're not quite ready for it. Like it's giving you some anxiety. Like it's like the weight of what will happen when you open your crown chakra is it going to be too much for you? Will you be able to measure up or whatever? Like your eyes are open, you can see that light, but it's like you're kind of shading your eyes in almost like fear, like of the weight of that. So I think doing obviously meditation for your crown chakra, but doing a lot of like spiritual work, which I feel like because you have all of this light and love on your side, and especially your guides assisting you, that you have the ability to help heal people emotionally as well. And I think that as you start doing that, it's going to feel less frightening for you to open your eyes, essentially. Like your crown chakra, it wants to come into you intuitively. And I just feel like you might be a little bit fearful of the weight that comes with that. So crown chakra, and that is violet. So focus a lot on that. You can start doing research and stuff on how to cleanse and release blockages in your crown chakra. Abby, it looks like we have 11, unless anybody else has added.
Right.
Which we've already done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 7.
Oh yeah, I can't count. Ignore me.
Okay.
There's 11, Abby.
Yep. And so
there's 11, but we're on number 4 right now. We're almost done. So we got 7.
Tawnie's ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll it, Tawnie.
Yeah. For Miss Leslie, when I connect for you, this person for some reason is coming in as a beautiful white snow owl, and I feel like it's a loved one. I feel like it was I'm here. I feel like it was either a grandma. It's a very strong female who is very strong, who she's saying she enjoyed sharing her opinions and like telling people how it is. And I don't know if you've been seeing a lot of owls. The owls can be just like owls on Facebook or scrolling through it, seeing owls at the store and stuff like that. But I just keep seeing this beautiful white snow owl just sitting in my room. And she's saying that she wants you to know that whatever you decide to do, she's saying that she wants you to hold your chin up and walk away. I don't know why I keep hearing to walk away into the direction that you want to go. She's saying that you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel like, what's the word? I don't know. When she's saying that she doesn't want you to feel like you're not in power anymore, she's saying that you are in charge of yourself. She wants you to feel comfortable, and she's saying this is your time. She's saying that you do have a community that you can lean on, and she wants you to allow that community to help lift you up when you need it. She just makes me feel like we're going through something right now where we have to allow people in instead of push them away, because I feel like they're going to help you see the light brighter and bigger. Like somebody's going to say something and it's going to allow yourself to be like, that's what I want to do. That's where I need to go. Like, I just feel myself being free. Like, it's like helping you. They're like filling up your cup to tell you that you can move forward. I just feel like she doesn't want you to isolate yourself and to do it on your own. She's saying that you have people who will help you and they won't judge you, that they're going to help you take these steps. So she's saying, allow those people in. She's saying, you have this. She says, remember what you learned. And she seems very, I don't want to say strict, but she just seems very opinionated and just a grandma who knows wants to give you what's best. But she does love you. If you've also been seeing birds fly over your head lately too, I feel like that is her as well. That's what I have for you. Remember your strength.
That resonates. No, you did not. Eva, you are after Mildred. Mildred is next. I mentioned the list already, and we will do it one more time for those of you who stepped away. We just finished Leslie. We have Mildred. You're up. It's your turn. And then after Mildred, we have Eva, Shantae, Stacy, Jennifer, Brenda, and Kim. All right.
You're welcome, dear.
Hi, Mildred. How are you?
Hi, Mildred.
Okay, Mildred, I've got some angels here for you. Angels and guides. Wonderful. The first that we have coming through for you, the very first one that popped in was Archangel Raphael. And of course, this is all about healing your heart, healing heartache, heartbreak, healing from the loss of your loved ones, healing from the pain of losing the love of your life and your mother. Okay, so that's what she, them. It's not really a sex type thing, but that's what Raphael told me, is that they're here to help you heal your heart. Then I got a really strong older gentleman who's kind of like a cowboy type of, just, I don't know how to describe that, but
like Clint Eastwood.
Kind of, yes. That was kind of a Clint Eastwoody vibe, you know, that just kind of a stoic energy. Anyway, his name is Stilson, Stilson. And he told me that he's with you to teach you how to channel and release your anger in a healthy way. You like Clint Eastwood?
Me too.
Maybe that's why, because you have this gentleman with you that is just tough as nails, like he really is. And he's with you to teach you how to channel and release your anger, because he's telling me you have a lot of anger about the things that have happened in your life over the last 6 months, and that we need to learn how to channel and release this anger in a healthy way. Okay. And then I have a very Latin, lovely, tempestuous type of angel. Her name is Chandra, and she's telling me that she's the angel of temptation. And yes, you do have anger. Yes, that's what he said. And she just kept saying, just try it. Just try it. So she's kind of trying to push you to try new things, try things that you haven't tried before, that you might not have ever tried in your life. And she's kind of just making things a little more tempting for you, to try and open you up to new experiences. Okay, so those are the three. Very interesting combination, if you ask me. Things going on for you right now. It's kind of, all over the place, and I feel like that's pretty apt about your life right now. It's like you're trying to go through some deep emotional wound healing, and it's just, that's dangerous. Well, maybe you need to just live a little, Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they don't want you to just fade away. Maybe they want you to get that spark of life again. I don't know. I just know that they're coming through with a very interesting support team for you. Very interesting. What do y'all got?
So I got what I was seeing was a faucet. And it's half heart, half solar. So I feel like both of those are like half on. And I think, or like halfway there, I guess is how I want to word it. I feel like the heart is half because heartache and pain that you've been through has caused you to lower your self-esteem a little bit. And because of that has made you fearful to accept love or any new connection. It kind of feels like, what's the point in forming these connections and relationships with other people if they're going to leave, or if I'm going to lose them eventually? So it's like you're half loving yourself, half loving other people, if that makes sense. So they're not completely closed off. They're just only halfway open. And I feel like that might be a comfort zone thing. That's like what you're comfortable with right now, but it just causes energy to not flow through evenly or swiftly. So I think in your own time, working through all of those traumas, or the connections and relationships with people that you've lost, working through all of those traumas is going to help even that out a little bit, so that you're not working halfway in both of the chakras. And like Misty said, I think living a little bit dangerously. Like, you just need to let yourself go a little bit. And I don't mean like go depression wise. I mean like go live. Does that make sense? You're at half. What do you have, Tawnie?
Miss Mildred, when I connect with you, my stomach hurts. I feel like I have a mail here for you. My I don't know my body parts. My stomach area. Yeah, I would say about the stomach. I don't know if anybody had passed with stomach, but when they come through, what I feel like with, they're making me feel like, and they're showing me lungs as well. And I don't know why they showed me the letter M. I don't know if it's for your name or for somebody else, but I just saw the letter M. But what I feel within is, I feel like there's so much that we want to. I feel like you need to take the key and unlock yourself, because I feel like we have so much within that we aren't sharing with the world. They make me feel like your heart is so full that they want you to share it. Like, I just feel like be who you are, to allow things to come out. Because I feel like sometimes when you do, then you're like, when you get going, then sometimes something happens, but they're saying it's not happening to hurt you, that things are just coming in because we have to learn how to balance. So I feel like we're kind of off balance with as much as we're holding inside and not allowing to come out. And when I connect and I see all this, I don't know if I keep seeing Jasper from the TV show The 100s. I don't know if you watch that, but he is somebody who, like, kind of like what Ash and Misty were, like Ash was saying, like he's somebody who was happy and loving, and then something happened, then he closed up. And I feel like we're kind of closed up, and then he gets to a point where he's happy, and then he gets to a point where he just doesn't care and wants to be happy. And they want you to get that. They want you to see that everything that you're holding within, we need to let out. And I just feel like the more that you take care of yourself, I'm hearing if we take more care and pay attention to our physical body, our inner self will come out. I just feel like you need to just do more for you. I feel like you've been trying to balance your shadow work and your light work, and I feel like it's just overwhelmed you. But they want you to come to peace with everything and being able to be happy. They're saying, allow yourself to do it. I just feel like you have a lot of people cheering you on and want you to know that you do have the ability to get the success and the victory and all the good stuff that you want. You just have to allow yourself to do it.
Hope that resonates for you, Mildred, and I hope that helps you on your journey, dear.
For sure.
Okay. Next, we have Miss Eva. Eva.
Welcome back, Stace.
Yes, you are. And that's all we can do.
Yep.
That's all we can do, Mildred.
Yes,
that
it
is
is.
all we can do.
Give yourself grace.
You're welcome, dear. We appreciate you supporting us. Hi, Eva. Eva Lebedinsky. I hope I said that right. What I've got for you, Miss Eva, it's interesting because I feel like with the guides and the angels that you have right now, it almost seems like you're at like a crossroads in your life, or at a point where you're going to be, I keep hearing turning the page and starting a new chapter. Okay, so that's really cool. The angel that I got for you is Archangel Metatron, which is a very, very, very high up angel. And Archangel Metatron is the angel of life and covenant. And he is with you to help you through dramatic shifts and changes that are either happening in your life, have recently started happening, or will be happening shortly. And this is why he's with you, okay? Okay, well, you have to make some dramatic shifts and changes, apparently, and you have the best of the best with you to help you, okay? And then I have a gentleman who is very proper. He almost feels English, but it's like a businessman, or just, a man about town, somebody who's got a good head on his shoulders, somebody who's very logical and reasonable. Kind of reminds me of I can't even describe it, but he's wearing like a 3-piece suit, and he has a pocket watch. Anyways, his name is Charles Tellington, is what he told me. Charles Tellington, but you can call him Telly. And he's in your life to help you make sound decisions based on rational thinking and evidence. Okay, so we don't want to be too impetuous, and that's what he's trying to show you. Like, don't jump in, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Use your head, and he's trying to help you with that. And then you have you have the wisdom of Metatron, Telly, and June. And June is an older female, really like a salt of the earth type. She could even have been like a homesteader. And she is going to help you plant new roots and fertile ground. So that could mean perhaps that, they're trying to help you make decisions that will put you on a better path as far as your life, as far as new relationships, or helping you get over this relationship so you can bring new relationships into your life. But either way, you have a lot of wisdom and guidance from your angels and guides. So you have Metatron, Telly, and June. Okay. All right.
Okay, we're on Eva. So,
Yeah.
Eva, what I have for you is that your throat chakra is a little overactive. This is showing to me as you expressing too many of your feelings. And I think that the more of the issue is that you're oversharing with the wrong people. This is coming through to me like gossiping. So I don't know if you've been, you might have a couple friends that you are open with how you feel about other people, which I think is okay to have like vent sessions, but it might be like oversharing with people who don't have your best interest in mind. And so it's going to cause some conflict in your life. I just feel like this is like my throat's warm, like you're just kind of spilling the beans, perhaps. Let me know if that resonates for you. I think sometimes we don't really realize that we are gossiping or that we are oversharing sometimes, but it's best if you stay in your lane a little bit when it comes to that and kind of just not make other people's problems your own and not talk about it and keep that fire going. So I feel like this could have something to do with your third eye with your mom about stuff. I get that. I feel like this could have something to do with your third eye chakra being so closed, is it feels like that energy that's transferring up is getting stuck here, and it's causing a buildup essentially in your throat chakra and it's blocking your intuition. So I think that catch yourself. That's what I just heard clear as day. You just should catch yourself. If you feel like you want to start oversharing about how you feel about something, about what so-and-so did or whatever, just try to catch yourself. Even if you have to say it out loud. Oh, I'm not going to talk about that because that's gossiping. And it's just going to help you. So definitely do some throat chakra work, sister.
Okay, my dear. Let's see. Hi,
Veronica.
I feel my back start hurting and then my chest hurts. So I have somebody who either passed from a heart attack or had heart problems, but my whole chest and back just hurt really bad. And what I was feeling is I was already hearing it then when Misty was talking and you were talking about an accident. I was hearing her world is turning upside down. Her world is kind of upside down right now. And she's trying to find peace, but I kind of felt like I was hanging upside down, and I feel like there's a lot of chaos going on around you, kind of like what Ash was saying. I just feel like there's other people also gossiping too, or just talking around you. Like it almost makes me feel like there are some other stuff too that are going on, and people aren't really seeing you. And I feel like it makes you like you're feeling like, maybe I should close up. Like for some reason, I feel like we need to be able to come back to ourselves. I feel like a lot of people may be telling you how to feel or telling you what to do. And they're saying that I feel like you don't need that in your circle right now. I feel like some people think they're superior or that they know what's best for you and is really throwing things at you. And I just feel it. And I'm hearing that they need to go. I heard let them go. And the only person that you need is yourself right now. That you need to build yourself back up. You need to wrap yourself in the love and strength and just being able to we need to have a bond with ourselves again. Your stepdad. Yeah, all of a sudden my chest hurt really bad. Because they're saying all I keep hearing is when we find that inner peace with ourselves and we know more what we want, I'm hearing the right circle will come through and help lift you up. I just feel like there's some people in your circle that need to go as well. I feel like they're not all here for the right reasons.
Hope that resonates with you, Eva, and helps you on your journey.
Thank you so much, Eva.
So much for joining us tonight, Miss Eva. Next, we have Shantae.
Shantae.
Are you here, darling? What is this girl's name? Okay. Hi, Lisa, Veronica. Thank you, everybody. Yes, ma'am. Yay! It's your turn.
Shantae.
I have an interesting group of spirit guides and angels here for you, Shantae. So kind of just bear with me. The very first messages and images that I was receiving, I was seeing this beautiful fairy queen, which, you know, she's part of the elemental. What? Oh, you go ahead. Sorry, 1 second. You in the bed, baby? Oh, I love you.
Good night, Em.
She the realm of the earth elementals, okay, and she was just this beautiful fairy queen. I could probably draw a picture of her, like I could see her so vividly. What she's coming in, she didn't give me a name. She just told me she was the fairy queen. And she told me that she's helping you reconnect with the magic of you, that she's showing you the beauty of your soul. Okay. And this is a very connected to nature type of energy. She's making me feel like she can literally just help open your eyes to the beauty and the wonder of who you are and your place in the world, your place, and your heart. Okay. Your soul. Right. And then I got this gentleman who really kind of was like, whoa, he came in so strong and just pushy, very macho, masculine energy. He's a dark-skinned male, and he told me his name is Raymond. Not Ray, not Ray J, none of that nonsense. His name is Raymond, period. And he told me that he is a boss. He is a boss. He's making me feel like he was a boss in like an urban neighborhood type setting. He said it was like a hood, but he's telling me that he's a boss and that he's in your life to show you how to be a badass bitch. And that's his words, not mine. But that's literally like, he's got this whole take no prisoners, don't put up with no shit type of energy about him that he's just channeling through you. Okay. And then I'm like, well, who else do we have here? Because I know you have many guides. And the next person that I got, all I could see was the big, huge glasses at first, because they were like in a book. All I saw were these big, huge glasses in a book and these eyes just pouring over pages and just absorbing information, filing it away in your brain. And just like, and then I was like, oh, I get it, because I think she's in school. And so that makes sense to me why you have Claire, who is the bookworm. And that's what I got, the bookworm. And I had to ask her, well, what's your name? And she just said, I'm the bookworm. And she told me that she helps you retain and file away information. So anytime you're going to sit down and start studying for things, yes, she's wonderful. Anytime that you're going to sit down and start studying for things and like trying to retain information for your courses, and just make sure you say, hey, Claire, help me out, because she's there to help you through your coursework. Okay. So very interesting, eclectic group that you have. And I hope that makes sense to you. So you've got the fairy queen, you have Raymond, and then you have Claire the bookworm. What do you got, ladies? Tawnie's got itchy nose.
So
Hi, Brody.
Shantae. Shantae, I have the first thing that came through for you is your root chakra. I was seeing it a lot of times. Chakra stuff comes through to me like a faucet, which I think is because of the flow of energy. I don't know. That's just how it comes in my head. But I was seeing it like a drippy faucet, like just drips because of blockages. But the important thing is I can see you trying to figure out why it's just dripping out, why it's not flowing correctly. The root chakra is all about your stability in life, your foundation, your roots. It can have a lot to do with your survival, like things you need for survival, like money, food, shelter, etc. So if you've been spending a lot of time worrying about any of those things, that can cause some blockages in your chakras. So I was seeing the Five of Pentacles in tarot, which is like a feeling of lack, or like you might not have enough, which potentially could be because of this blockage in your energy. And I get it. Sometimes life throws you like curveballs. It's a little bit hard to not acknowledge or live through it, obviously. So it's okay. I think it's very important that I know you are trying to make that easier for you right now. So you are trying to figure out why and try to fix it. So that's great. I think because there is a blockage there, that wearing red, eating red food, doing guided meditation for your root chakra, all of that stuff is just going to make you feel a little less helpless in spots. I don't feel like you feel helpless all the time, but I do feel like when you hit when that wave of like hopelessness, or like feeling like a victim hits you, it'll feel like that'll happen less. You won't have to deal with that wave of emotion. So root chakra work for you, sister.
Yes, Brody, of course.
Feel a lot with this person. The first thing I felt was like my right side just was a lot of pain. Like I feel like in my liver area, like I'm just gonna say under my boob because that's where it hurts, like that liver area. It just felt like a stabbing pain, and it made me kept wanting to hold my breath. But I feel like they were either really weak at the end because my body's just really, really tired. And I don't know if you're nervous or if they were a very nervous person, because I just feel anxious too. But they're coming in and they're telling me, I feel like they're saying that you're on the path. They want you to know that you're on the path you're supposed to be. They want you, and I keep seeing, what's her name? Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. They're saying, stay on your yellow brick road and keep your goals and everything that you are wanting in sight, and just keep telling yourself yes and knowing that you deserve this. I feel like there is somebody in your life who is distracting you and that is trying to throw you off or is telling you what to do. And I feel like I don't know, it makes me feel like it's somebody who is supposed to rise in their own vibration, but they're fighting it. And I just feel like it's just like their lesson and something that you're supposed to do, that you were supposed to help with them. It's just kind of conflicting, like oil and water or whatever. And I just feel like it's going back and forth. And they're saying that for you, the best thing for you to do is just to keep going, is what I'm hearing. Get out of your comfort zone. Keep pushing forward, that if they want to come and go in the direction they're supposed to, they will. I just feel like they want you to concentrate on you a little bit more and don't allow the distractions to take over.
Very cool. Very cool. Lisa, I got you. And Brody. We got Lisa and Brody added to the list. Okay, just to recap, Next up, thank you so much, Shantae. I appreciate you joining us and taking part in it. And I hope those messages resonate for you, dear. You're welcome. Good luck with those guides, man. All right, guys. Awesome. Hi, Jen. Good to see you.
Hi, Jen.
Okay, just to refresh our list, next up we have Stacy, and then Jennifer, Brenda, Kim, Lisa, and Brody. Woohoo! Good times. Okay, Stacy. Stacy, it's your turn. You ready? I know she's ready. She's been bugging me for days. Of course you are.
Of course,
All right,
she's ready.
Of course you're ready. Okay, darling. I have your mom popping in like immediately before I can even try to connect to anybody else. Your mom is like, I am here to protect your heart. Like she is the one making you so anxious. I'm sorry, but your mother is a very overprotective helicopter parent right now. I just have to let you know. Like she doesn't want her baby to get hurt. And so she's telling me that she is protecting your heart and protecting you from pain. Okay. I feel like when I was getting these messages from her, she kept showing me your ex-husband and just things that have happened in your relationship, things that have happened in your life to hurt you. And she just doesn't like it. Okay, she doesn't like it and she doesn't want you to get hurt. So she has been causing you to doubt a lot of things because she's trying to keep you from getting hurt. That is not to say that she's right, because she's causing you to be a little too anxious about taking risks. Okay, so the next person that I have coming through for you is Shell. And her name, of course, is probably Michelle or Rochelle, but she just goes by Shell because she's just that kind of a fiery spirit. And so that's CHELL. No E on the end, just CHELL. And she is constantly seems to be in this tug of war type situation with your mother because there's conflicting agendas here. They're trying to guide you based on their own experiences, but sometimes they're a little too emotionally involved. Whereas Shell is not that emotionally involved in your life. She's just there to help you be courageous. So she's the fiery bit of you that is trying to push through your mother's energy to kind of help you open up to new experiences, even if there is the possibility that you could get hurt. So you have your overprotective mom who's trying to protect you and put a bubble around you so you never cry again. And then you have Shell over here like, back up, lady, like let her live a little bit, like it's like just like this.
The aunt that's like sneaking you drinks when mom's not looking. That's how I just thought.
She's literally like, you get it? Yeah, it's crazy up in here. And then you have Archangel Michael coming through with protection and strength. So you have a lot of protection. You have guides that want to offer you strength, and he's working with Shell, and they're all kind of trying to cohesively guide you. But it's like your mom really does have a lot of emotional involvement in the decisions that you make. So he's there for you if you need him. Okay, but you literally have way too much protection already. But he wanted me to let you know, if you need somebody to protect you from your mom, call on him. And then I have Jules, which Jules is so cool because Jules is this like ridiculously talented makeup artist. She just was showing me some of the beautiful things that she's done with makeup and hair. And she really has an eye. She really has an eye for beauty, and she really can pull the beauty out of things. And it's like, it doesn't even matter what blank palette she's starting with. She can really she can see the beauty in everything. And that's what she That's what she wants you to see. She wants you to see the beauty in the situation that you're in right now, because your heart wants you to go for it. Your gut wants you to go for it, but it's your head that's keeping you from going for it. And they want you to know the answer is yes. Okay, so just stop letting your mom helicopter you to death and live a little and just appreciate the journey. See the beauty in the situation. Okay, hope that helps you. That you've been wanting to know for days. Anyway, what do we got?
Stacy, I have the first thing. Well, okay, so the first thing that comes through for you is the solar plexus. And it came to me like a belt, like one of those high-waisted belts that's too tight. Like it's just like squeezing, like I'm seeing it like squeezing your waist, which is where your sacral is anyway. But I feel like you need to loosen up a little bit because you worry too much a lot about the wrong things. That's how that came through for me. And so that blockage is also causing a blockage in your third eye chakra. And it's because it's causing you to not see the bigger picture. And I think you're second guessing or ignoring your intuition because of it. That's kind of what I was seeing. Like I just keep seeing somebody going like this, you know, like you're not seeing the bigger picture. Ooh, that kind of looks cool, doesn't it? But anyway, that's how it came through to me, is that you're kind of ignoring your intuition. And I think it's that worry. You're just worrying too much about the wrong things, which is probably your mother trying to protect you. So there's causing a lot of like angst and worry that you're going to make the wrong choice. So you just need to loosen up a little bit. Do some solar plexus work, do some third eye work, kind of get those things going so that they're working together. And then your ego isn't going to try to like swoop in and cut this connection off for you. So those are the two chakras that I got for you, girl.
Stacy, I think I might be feeling some of you too, but I'm just gonna tell you everything I felt that came in. The first thing that came in is I had left knee pain, and for some reason I know it usually things shoot up, but the pain was kind of going like down. Like the front of my knee hurt, and then whatever calf or whatever it's called, that back part, I just felt like shooting pain down there. This person, I went pulled to like my stomach area, but I heard pancreas. So I don't know if you know anybody or if you have somebody who died with something with their pancreas or their spleen. I just felt it on like that left side of my body. I felt very nauseous. And then I got some lovely, awesome heartburn that all just came together. Like I feel it all. My right shoulder feels very sore too. Just so much aches and pains, and my stomach just really hurts. And what the message that I'm getting for you from this person is that I feel like you've been working really hard on yourself to try to, I feel like you know where you want to be and where you want to go. And they're showing me like we're working on it. We know where we need to go. And I feel like you're just very focused. And they're showing me that you're focused and you're going. And I feel like something comes in from the past, and it just kind of takes you by surprise, and then you feel stuck, and then emotions come up, and they're saying we have to continue to fight through this and show them that we are in charge. I just feel like you need to speak it out too, more like being like, nope, you need to leave. I got this, and being able to talk to yourself out loud. I don't know. My stomach just really, I don't know where the knee pain came from. It came and then it went. My knee still hurts. I don't know if that's why I said I don't know if it was you, if you were having any knee pain, because all of a sudden my left knee started hurting when I connected with you. That stomach area just made me really nauseous, and I just felt pains. Unless I was connecting with Ash, because Ash talked about the tightness. But I was feeling that as well. They're saying that they don't want you to feel stuck anymore. That you have all the abilities to close that book and be able to move forward. They make me feel like they just, like, I feel like you just jumped in the ocean and give yourself like a deep, like a sea salt, and just being able to scream and cry, whatever you need to release. I feel like it would help so much. And they want you to continue to believe in yourself and what you're seeing for yourself, to keep pushing yourself to it. They don't want you to hold it back anymore.
All right. That's a good one, Stace.
And I don't know where the knee pain came from because it's gone now. Hopefully it's not coming.
Right.
Okay, who do we got next? All right, next up we have Miss Jennifer Louise. Jennifer, I have such an interesting spirit community for you. And then after Jennifer, we have Brenda. Okay, Jennifer! Jennifer! You're welcome, my love.
You're welcome, Stace.
Abby, I've got you on the list, my love. Actually, I almost have you on the list. It's you! You're welcome, Stace. Fabulous. Hello, Miss Jennifer. Abby on the list. Abby, you're lucky number 14. All right. Okay, Jennifer, how exciting. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for coming in tonight. I have some beautiful, beautiful spirit and energy sources with me for you tonight, and it was lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, it is. The messages come through much faster. Just for those of you who watch on Facebook or YouTube, the messages come through faster on YouTube. Don't know why. Don't know why. It's all streamed through StreamYard, so I have no idea. But there you go. So very cool. Very cool, I have to say, Jennifer. So the very first thing that I got for you was this energy. I'm not sure if it was a spirit or not, but it just felt like an energy, which will make more sense as I go on. So I have an energy coming through for you that the name of this energy is Cyprial, Sipriria, Cyprial. And it's the energy of sacred geometry. And this energy that's in your life right now is explaining to you the patterns of your life, people's patterns in your life, and habits that you've made, being able to recognize the patterns of these habits. And it's like this energy of Cyprial is in your life to try and help you recognize patterns so that you can shift them. Okay, so that you can change bad habits and you can create new patterns with this energy of sacred geometry. Okay, and it's truly a beautiful energy. It's just like all these different shapes just blossoming from one to another, kind of like you would see. Abby's like, I switched over. We got you, Abs. It's faster, right? He probably literally just wrote that. But anyway, so that's the very first energy that I got for you, Cyprial, Siprial. It's an energy, a source of energy that helps you recognize patterns, pattern recognition in your brain. Okay. And then super, super cool. She's like fire. Super cool. I got Johan, and then Johan, and then I heard buck, buck, buck. So you have an ascended master. You have Johann Sebastian Bach as one of your spirit guides teaching you and helping you appreciate music, all different types of music, so that you can hear what I wrote was the tones of love, getting into the flow, getting into the vortex, getting into that sacred space where music helps you get into a creative flow within yourself. Okay, so Johann Sebastian Bach is guiding you to appreciate all types of music. So if you don't already listen to classical piano music, throw some on, girlfriend, because I feel like it's going to really help you channel your creative energy. And then the coolest part is I was sitting here waiting for a third guide to come in for you, and I just got God source energy. Just came in, just straight shot me an image and a message for you. And what I got for you is just a simple daisy. And the message was, can you see how important this simple daisy is? One of a million, one on its own journey, the blessed one of many. And I feel like that in itself is you. You are the simple daisy. And you're so important. Okay, you might feel like you're just one in a crowd of a million daisies, but they're also individual and important and on their own journey. Even if you don't feel like you stand out in the crowd, God sees you as an individual and as a very important, blessed being, even when you don't feel like you're standing out in a crowd. Okay, you listen to everything. That's the way to go, man. That's what I do too, man. You gotta listen to everything, except for that death metal crap. I don't listen to that. That's not metal. That's not music.
It's overwhelming anger for my senses. It just overwhelms me.
All Jeremiah listens to.
It just makes me go. I just don't like it. It hurts me. It was a beautiful message. What do y'all got for Jennifer?
I got the sacral chakra for you. I was seeing it come through like a small flame, like one that just has just enough oxygen to stay lit. And I feel like this could be some struggles accepting others and yourself. Another thing is I feel like you need to have more fun in your life, because that chakra is for your well-being. It is for pleasure. It is for a sense of abundance. It's for all of these good feelings. So the fact that it's coming through as like a small flame means that it needs more oxygen, which I think you just need a little bit more fun. Like I'm hearing more zest and spunk and just letting loose a little bit. So I know with like COVID 2020 and all that stuff going on, it's been a little bit hard to get out and have fun. Maybe go to concerts, because I feel like that's probably something you would love to do. And, whatever is kind of just makes you feel a little jaded. But if you can find a way to get together with friends or just go out and do something that you find fun, even if you do it by yourself, I just think you just need a little bit of that so that you can bring more oxygen to your flame in that sacral chakra. So that's what I got for you, Jennifer.
Yeah, I have mixed things, Miss Jennifer. I feel like what Spirit's coming through and telling you. I don't know if you've been through any heartbreak recently or just going through a rough time. I don't know. I feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve, and I feel like sometimes, we do so much for people, and then I feel like sometimes it's just not appreciated, that it's not given back, and it just kind of hits you really hard because you are such you're so giving, and then I feel like it kind of hits you to the place and it makes you wonder, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And it doesn't make you feel as strong as you are. I feel like it just does that. And they're saying that not to hold on to those thoughts and those feelings of what's going on. I'm hearing just that we have to release it. And I keep seeing you on a bridge, and they're saying that we're going to cross this bridge. We're going to get through this, and they want you to know to keep walking. Because I feel like you're getting to a point where you're seeing these. Lots of past heartbreaks, not recent past, but past. Okay. I feel like this must be the emotions and everything that is still kind of, some of it is just dangling and still there. Like sometimes things come up and then it triggers us, so it kind of pulls that out. So I feel like this is something that we need to heal. We need to completely release. They want you to cross this bridge, because the last thing I heard is when we cross this bridge, we're going to find what we're looking for. And I feel like you have somebody waiting for you, and somebody's going to be entering your life. Once we allow all of that to be gone and allow ourselves to fully heal and know what we deserve and what we want and what is best for us. And once we have those building blocks, I feel like it's just also like you going up in vibration and knowing what you deserve and what you want. You just need to take your power back and not allow others to take from you, because you have a lot to offer and do. I'm hearing that, like, if it helps, they want you to write things down. I feel like it will help you if you write down, like if you keep a diary or a journal, and they're making me feel like if you write things out, it'll be easier for you, because sometimes, you know, it's hard really saying it. I feel like if you allow yourself to do that and then burn it, setting the right intentions, I feel like will help take a load off of your chest. Yay!
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome, dear.
joining us tonight, Jennifer, and I appreciate your patience. I appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you for participating. All right, we got next on the list, we have Brenda, Kim, Lisa, Brody, and
Brenda.
Abby left. So, Miss Brenda. Brenda, are you here, my darling? You're welcome. You're welcome. I was over here. My cat's like, pet me. Oh my God. And I was like, okay, calm down. So I'm over here like petting the cat because Jack's like, oh my God, I just need you to pet me so badly. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So he's like literally flipping out. And it's probably just all the spirit energy, you know. And he's like over here just like, being so spazzy. And he just like his tail, he's just like whacking me with his tail, like, oh God, yes, it's so wonderful. And he like knocked my phone right off the desk. He like pulled it with the, because it's plugged in. And he's just like yanked it. I'm like, what are you doing, Jack? You whacking? Oh my God.
Hi, Brenda.
You're welcome, Stacy.
We love you too.
Okay, Brenda. Hello, my lovely. I got some cool people here for you. It's pretty awesome, honestly. So the very first energy that I got for you was a lovely spirit by the name of Alice. And Alice is a very quiet, I don't want to say mousy, but she's kind of quiet and subdued. She's a very contemplative type of energy. And when she came to me just sitting, sipping a cup of tea, just looking out the window, lost in thought. And she told me that this is her purpose. She said that purpose is to help you relax, to help you to be able to sit in silence and hear your inner thoughts and feelings. Because I feel like sometimes we don't allow ourselves to have that introspective time. And maybe perhaps like Ash said earlier, we keep ourselves so busy because we don't want to have those conversations with ourselves. Whether or not that resonates with you, I don't know. The next thing that I got was a farmer by the name of Jared, Jarrod, Jared, and he's showing me a green thumb, and he's telling me that his job is to show you how to grow your thoughts. okay, to grow your thoughts into a physical manifestation, okay? And I feel like this is all about planting seeds within yourself and helping to make your ideas, turning your ideas into fruition. So perhaps, you know, you have passing thoughts and seeds that are planted about things you want to try, things you want to do in your life, or perhaps this is just about gardening and getting yourself reconnected with the earth and grounding. But Jared is all about planting seeds and sowing seeds in your life and making physical manifestations from your thoughts. Okay. And then you have Archangel, I don't know how to say his name. I had to look it up. It's Archangel Jophiel, Jophiel. And this is the Archangel Jophiel.
I always say Jophile. I always butcher names, so I apologize before I say their name.
I don't know. Good night, Sheldon. Sweet dreams. Archangel Jophiel is about beautifying your mind, body, and soul. And the message I got from that Archangel is beautifying your life. So this is all about manifesting those beautiful thoughts that have come into your mind, things that you think you want to do. It's all about creating that beautiful space for yourself right now, Brenda. Okay? These guides are all working together to help make your life more peaceful, poetic, and harmonious. Okay? I hope that resonates with you.
Brenda. Okay. So I got heart chakra for you. And the way I was seeing it was like a lot of green. And then, oh, of course, my phone's like, I'm going to die. It came through as a lot of green and then none. And then a lot of green and then none. And so it came like inconsistent. I wrote down like a roller coaster. Like you're feeling extremely confident about love and full of joy and you're pouring all that out. And then all of a sudden you're just jaded really quickly. Like it's like the rug's pulled out from underneath you and you're having a really hard time balancing emotionally. So what I wrote down for you is that if you can focus on healing and balancing your heart chakra, that's going to really help you. Because I feel like when you wake up one day and you feel extremely good and you're like, oh, I'm going to slay today. I'm going to have really great connections with the people I love. I'm going to communicate with everybody. And then the next day, you don't even want to get out of bed. That's just really hard for you energetically to keep going back and forth like that. So focus on heart chakra, green, balance, all of those kinds of things. Meditation is probably going to help. Music, anything that will help balance out your heart chakra. So that is what I got for you, Brenda.
Miss Brenda, I kind of got a message that goes kind of like with Ash. Like I feel like I don't know if you're a water sign or if you have water within you that's really strong, but I feel like the emotions that you have inside and the empathedness it can be overwhelming. So I feel what I keep seeing is I see we put out intentions, we put out things, and then sometimes it just seems like it gets like smudged. I don't know why they're showing it to me that way, but I just feel like we're putting things out and then something seems to come in. And I just feel like we need to find a balance with, I keep seeing like this with our giving and receiving. They want you to know that we have to find that balance and we have to, I keep hearing, tell her to keep staying focused and staying focused on you, because the more that you allow those intentions that you are setting, those dreams or whatever it is that you are putting out there, they're saying, I just feel like it raises you up a little bit more. And they're saying, yes, they throw loops for you and they make you have to I'm here to visualize and see, to step outside of the boxes, to do things a different way. You're a Pisces. Yeah, I just felt like water and very full. I don't know how to explain sometimes what they make me feel.
Heavy.
But I just,
it's heavy.
I just felt like everything was floating around and going in and out. So I just feel like we really need to find a balance. And I feel like just allowing yourself to do what you feel is right is what they want you to know, that even if there are days where you do and speak your truth and say what you feel is right, and somebody may not take it right, or somebody may get upset, they don't want you to feel bad about that. Because sometimes we have to say things because at the end of the day, it could help them out, and then it helps you. I just feel like your cup needs to be full. We need to find a balance and know that the intentions that you put out can come back to you as long as you allow them. Don't block yourself, is the message that I got for you.
Yay, Brenda.
Yay, Brenda!
That resonated with you, Brenda. Next on our list, we have Kim Johnson. Are you here? Come on down.
Come on down. Can I just mention how well behaved my children have been?
Why did you have to jinx it like that? Like, I don't understand why you had to do that.
I muted I muted my microphone and I said, you guys have been being really good. So in a few minutes, I will get the popcorn down so that you can make it, because it's like way up in a high cupboard. I was like, I'll get the popcorn. And they were like, okay. So rewards.
That always works. I mean, children are so easy. Bribery, of course. Yes. Bribery works. Absolutely. Kim! Kim, are you here? Yes, she is. Woohoo!
Cam.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
Cam.
All righty, my darling Kim. I've got some beautiful, beautiful angels for you. And, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I find it interesting when we can get a peek into your life by the spirits that come forward for you, you know? Sure, Zena, I don't have a problem with you getting on the list. You guys all right with that? We got that would make us have... we would have
one more.
Four more people on our list.
I think I have that in me.
Okay. All right, good. Okay, Kim, what I got for you, the very first guide that I got that came through for you, she told me her name was Kat with a K. Kit Kat is her nickname. Okay, and she came in doing a cartwheel. I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't think of the name of cartwheel for the longest time. And I'm over here like, what is that? What are you doing? Ash, can those kids get you a charger?
Oh, shit.
So you don't die. Yeah, get yourself a charger. Good idea, Abs. Thanks. So anyways, she came in doing cartwheels, and she told me that she's in your life to keep you moving, to keep you physical, to keep you from spending too much time sitting still. Because I feel like when you spend too much time sitting still, you start to get inside your own head, and you start to doubt yourself, and you start to doubt, the people around you. And so Kit Kat, she's there to help you stay moving, stay focused, keep going. And that's what she told me, to get up, get out, and get some. Get up. I think that's a song, isn't it? But she wants you to keep going. Don't stay still. Don't get stagnant. Okay, that's the message that she has for you. Then I had this soft little beautiful angel come in, and she was holding your heart, and it was just this soft little pink heart, and it was just so fragile, and she told me, that she is protecting your gentle, beautiful heart, and she wants. Sorry, I'm just killing a crazy animal, flying moth. But she told me that she's all about softness and your gentle heart, and I honestly feel like it's like she. I don't know if you're just easily hurt, but it just seems like this heart is just so soft and pink and fragile, like a brand new baby, that she's holding your gentle, soft heart, and she wants you to know that she's there for you, and that she's there to help protect your gentle heart. Okay. And then I got this big ass lion. So you have like a spirit animal that came through for you. Moths are vicious. Yes, they are. You had a really big lion come in as your spirit animal. And lions, of course, remind me of pride and being strong and being a force to reckon with. And that's what I got from this lion. Like whenever you feel like you need to be strong, just think about the lion that stands beside you, that shows you how to be strong and courageous, that shows you how to roar when you need to roar. And this lion is standing next to Sophie with your gentle heart, like just protecting you. You have all of this protection on the other side, and then there's Kit Kat, who's just telling you to keep moving and not to let anything bother you, not to let people, poke at your gentle heart. Okay. You sent exchange to Venmo. Okay, Felicia, I think that would be the last one, though. Donations are going to be closed. Okay, after you there, Felicia. Okay. All right. All right. So that's lovely. Okay, who's next, ladies? Who's going? You or you?
I can go. Miss Kim, what I got for you?
I was okay. Tawnie can go.
I thought she was busy. I thought she was muted still. Miss Kim, what I was feeling a lot with I'm just like your senses were all coming in when I was connecting with you to give you a message. Like I feel like I don't know if you've been opening yourself up more to the spirit world as well, but I feel like things have been like coming in and you've been like seeing and acknowledging them, and they want you to continue to follow and listen to your heart and not to take on. I feel like you've opened yourself up, and they just want you to be aware. I'm hearing get more aware with, what you're feeling, seeing, and stuff like that. They want you to let go of the things that may feel like, I don't know, they want you to just let go of the what ifs and just allowing yourself to move forward, because they're saying that you have, they're showing me that they're going, she has everything she needs to like make this, whatever you're working on, may it be at work or something with the family. Like, I feel like they want you to know that you have all the ingredients that you need, that they just want you to trust yourself and allow yourself to go in the direction that you want. I feel like they're sending you signs and they're showing you what you need and what you don't need. This is a lesson for you. They're saying for you to trust yourself and what you see. They want you to go with that and know that everything is being brought to you when you need it. Is the message that I have for you, dear.
I was totally muted and I thought I was unmuted. Okay. So, Kim, the chakra stuff that came through for you came through in a very interesting way. I haven't ever seen this before, but what I was seeing was your root chakra and your sacral chakra, but I was seeing a knife go through both of them. So I don't know if this is like, which this could be like an emotional blockage, but how I was seeing it was just going through both of them. So what I feel like is this is some trauma that needs healing. And I think it's like inner child work. It came through like I could see you as a child and you needed like a hug. Like I feel like you are going to have to be responsible. Obviously you can't go back in time and hug this younger you, but you can do that through doing inner child work. So I feel like that's something that you need to be working on. I also heard shadow work. Sorry, the kids are getting restless. I've been on for 2 hours and I know, Leland, I'm talking about Rosie, the one that was just shouting. So inner child healing, inner child work, shadow work, and then I very specifically heard that forgiving others, which this is where shadow work is going to come into play for you, forgiving others, but most importantly, forgiving yourself. So I don't know if something happened in your childhood that's causing this root chakra issue and this sacral chakra issue, that is causing that you feel like you could have prevented or stopped. I mean, I'm not going to get super personal, but I just feel like it's something that you feel like you could have prevented or stopped, and you just have to release yourself from that guilt, because what happened to you in the past is what happened to you, and you just need to work through accepting the fact that because that happened, you can still offer forgiveness for others. You can still offer forgiveness for yourself. So doing shadow work is really going to help you, and I think that's going to remove the blade out of both of these chakras for you, because it's causing some emotional blockage. Okay, Kim.
What you got, Tawnie?
Are we moving on to Lisa? I did Kim already.
Yeah, I was we switched it up, remember, because my mic was on mute, and so Tawnie went on my turn.
Oh, my bad.
So Kim is, yeah, it's fine.
I messed up the order.
It was actually me that did it. It's fine. It was me.
Always messing everything up. It's all right. It's all right.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, Kim, I hope that all resonated with you and helped you on your journey. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you. Okay, next up we have Miss Lisa. And I'm just finishing up, and oh, she's quick. Calm down, Lisa. Give me a sec.
Hi,
it just
Lisa.
took me a minute. Okay, so this is easy. You have a little bit of a complex situation going on in your life right now. I just want you to know. You're welcome. You're welcome. There's some things here, Lisa, that are interesting. So, the very first angel that I got for you is more like a guide. He's not necessarily an angel. He's more like a spirit guide, and his name is Jose. And he's like he almost feels like an immigrant. And his purpose in your life is to help you simplify your life. It's interesting because it's like a progression with these angels. Like they came in order of what you need, what's going to happen, or how they work together in this process in your life. So So Jose comes in and he's like, you need to simplify your life. You need to get rid of these old things in your life, clear out your space, sell things you don't use anymore. Just get rid of all this old stagnant stuff in your life, people in your life that are stagnant, clothes that you don't wear anymore, just things you don't use around your house. Just clear everything out. Simplify your life. Okay. And that's the message that I'm getting from him. And he literally is like an old, like farmer, like migrant worker. He's just like basic. Okay. And that's what he's saying. Like, you need to be more basic. Okay. Just get rid of all this stuff that you don't use anymore, stuff you don't need anymore. Then when you have all this stuff cleared out, then you have Archangel Sandalphon coming in, and Archangel Sandalphon is the Archangel of wishes fulfilled. So it's like you're clearing out this old stagnant energy. You're getting rid of things that are no longer serving you, so that Archangel Sandalphon can fulfill your wishes and desires. And I think that's pretty freaking cool. So you have to clear out the old so new things can come in. Then you have Evelyn, and Evelyn is like a Beverly Hills type energy, and she's all about the bling. So I feel like it's pretty much shiny, pretty things with Evelyn. She likes shiny, pretty things, and she loves to shop. So I don't know if you've got a shopping problem, darling. But Jose is telling me, yes, you might be a little bit of an impulse buyer. And yes, it's time for you to get rid of those things that you bought that you're not going to use. Evelyn, of course, is always right there clicking add to cart. But you need to calm down, okay? Because
Like
you have to
gal.
clear the things out. You know, you have to clear that energy out, that need for pretty things, that need for the next best thing, so that Archangel Sandalphon can fulfill your deepest wishes and desires, because this is all surface stuff. You're an impulse buyer. Yeah, some of us are. But this is, you know, kind of, you've got Evelyn over there tempting you, and it's like, are you going to go for the big, you know, the big kahuna, or are you going to keep adding those little shiny things to your cart? You know, it's like they're all kind of teaching you something. There's two different sides of the coin. You know, you've got Jose like, no, don't buy that. Simplify your life. And Evelyn's like, get it, girl. You need one of those, maybe two. And then Sandalphon's just waiting for you to figure it out. You know, they're just waiting for you to see the lesson. That's all. Okay. So hope that makes sense to you, dear. Interesting. Wow. Who's next?
It's me. My mic isn't muted. Okay. It's me. Okay, Lisa. So what I have for you here is your throat chakra. So it's coming through like whispering. And what I heard was that you need to find an appropriate volume to express your needs and boundaries. So I feel like, and this sounds really funny, but this is just how it came to me, that you're doing a lot of swearing inside of your head, which specifically came out to me like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like you're saying that a lot in your head. And then when you say it out loud to people, it's coming out like a whisper. So your boundaries might not be taken very seriously by people.
Calm down.
Oh, I was like, what? Are you telling me to calm down? Am I speaking too loud?
My cat is like, let me out right now.
Wants your attention real bad.
Thank you.
Okay, so anyway, that's coming to me as in just finding an appropriate volume. Like, you're not supposed to be coming out the gate yelling your boundaries at people, but you also can't be like, please don't say that. You know what I mean? So finding the appropriate volume for your voice is going to help open that throat chakra for you. And I also heard that you need to write more. So maybe if you can't articulate verbally, essentially writing is an extension of your voice. So definitely write more, Lisa. And that is what I have for you.
Miss Lisa, I got messages that kind of go with what Misty has, and I even wrote it down. I wrote it on a piece of paper. I was getting this feeling of, we have this sense of wanting to be around people and being around friends, but then I felt like there was a battle. Like I don't know if it's certain people that are in your circle or if it's at work, but I felt like there was a battle. And I know it goes with what Ash was saying too, but they keep saying that we need to figure out this battle. We need to listen to ourselves. And they make me feel like they want you to pull your wisdom that you have from your past lives and from what you have learned in this life. I just feel like they want you to pull it out and they want you to see what's going on. They want things to be more clear because they want you to feel comfortable. Like, they don't want you to feel like you're going down the road, then all of a sudden you hit a bump and then you have a flat tire. Like, they don't want these bumps to continue to come up. They want things like, they want you to be happy. They want you to have smooth sailing. I just feel like there are some people that are in your life who are kind of that are making it seem like we're being thrown off track or we're taking a detour. And they're saying this is a lesson for you to really listen to your inner self and allow yourself to guide you in the direction. They want you to be your biggest influencer. They want you to hold on to just what you know. When you get into a certain situation, they're telling me just to look within, listen to yourself first, and go with that. Because I feel like once you start doing that more and you allow your wisdom to really give you the ideas to cross bridges or to move forward or take a new job or whatever the new thing is that you are looking forward to do. I forgot where I was going with it, but I just feel like we need to listen to ourselves. I got sidetracked. I don't remember what I was talking about. It came in and then it was gone.
Happens.
Well, we've been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes. So
it came in and then I forgot. So
everybody loves what we're doing. That's why. Okay. All right. Lucky number 13, Brody. Are you here?
Brody.
Brody. Brody.
I just wanted to go Brody. Brody.
Brody.
Your face.
My face is stupid. Brody. You're welcome, Lisa.
You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you.
Good night, Miss Stacy.
Good night, Stace.
Good night, Stace.
Okay, Brody, where you at, buddy? Still working? What's going on? Here he is. All right, Brody. How's it going, bud? Okay, so for you, Brody, I have a spirit guide. I have a spirit guide by the name of Paul. Sorry, had a little pain going on there. Paul has come in, and what he told me was that you have the heart of the lion in the Wizard of Oz, and that he's teaching the timid lion to roar. That's what I got from Paul. Paul seems like he's all, he's a stand-up guy, I have to say. It feels like he's kind of showing you where your backbone is. He's helping you be a boss. He's helping you, to put your foot down. And even though you still have a gentle, caring heart and you care about all the people in your life, and I know you care about your employees, and it's like a family, but he's definitely teaching you how to put your foot down and to keep your foot down with those people in your life. Okay, and the next one that I got for you, interestingly enough, is Archangel Ariel, and she's the lioness of God. And you would think that that has to do with lions and things of that nature. But honestly, she's connected to the earth realm, fairies, nature, elementals, and things like that. And this is helping you to ground, because I feel like you're very empathic, and that you soak up a lot of people's energies because you are so heart-centered and caring about the people in your life. And so she's kind of teaching you to get back to nature, to get out into nature, to ground your energy and to release things that are no longer serving you. Okay. And then I have Cindy. Now, Cindy is all about your taste buds and your physical senses. Okay, Cindy is there to help you use your physical senses to create new and exciting things in your business, which I thought was really cool. So she's helping you using your taste buds to come up with new recipes for your business, to kind of feel out and use all of your senses to create a new and exciting, innovative business. Okay, so I think that's really cool. I feel like it all has to do with your taste buds, though. I feel like your menu is going to be expanding, and it's going to be based on these new ideas that you're getting from this spirit guide who's trying to help you make your business flourish. And that is Cindy. So that's pretty cool. I mean, these are all about your business and keeping you grounded and helping you in your business. I know that your business is a really big part of your life. So I like that you have all of this guidance as far as that is concerned. Awesome.
Yay. I like food too, by the way. Okay, so Brody, for you, I got third eye, your third eye chakra. What came through for me is that your ego is causing you to cover your ears because there's things your intuition is trying to tell you that you don't feel like you're ready to hear. So what? Oh, did you hear any of that?
No. I thought it was my mic. I thought it was just me. No, I didn't hear any of that.
Like none of it?
I heard everything you just said.
Oh, okay.
There was a point where you were
accidentally just now pushed. Okay.
Yeah,
perfect.
You just pushed
So
it.
what I had ended. Okay.
Well, there you go. That's Cindy, man. She's all over it, Brody.
That's Cindy, bitch. Okay, so I had heard that you have no trouble creating boundaries with others. Like you have no problem if someone asks you to do something that you don't want to do, you have no problem being like, no, thank you. I don't have the emotional capacity to do that. But you struggle with drawing boundaries for yourself. And what I mean by that is silencing and deleting and canceling negative self-talk and the negative things you say about yourself, and I'm hearing even in a joke. Like, I am infamous for 100% saying things like, oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Or, you know, things like that. I mean it as a joke. I don't really think I'm stupid. But saying it out loud, like, you just shouldn't speak negatively about yourself. So that's what came through for me, is that there was some third chakra stuff, and it had a lot to do with ego and how you speak to yourself about yourself. So work on your third eye chakra. Tawnie.
I like that you said that your menu has changed a lot, because when I was connecting, I kept seeing light bulbs going off, and it made me feel like and they're showing it to me like we've learned more. Like, it made me feel like we've already crossed the bridge. We've already done some of the work that some people need to be doing. And I feel like all of this has come from within too. Like, I feel like you have, with the hard road that we've gone through with COVID and everything that you have gone through with your business, I feel like you've totally learned the ins and outs and everything that you have to know doing this so much with it all on your shoulders that it just made me feel like there was ideas. And since there's new menus and everything, I just feel like this has all come within and you pull things out. And they want you to continue to stay focused on that, on this. They're saying keep the balance of the good that comes in and some other things that come in. I just feel like they want you to try. I feel like this is a big time in your life just to stay focused with the things that are going on. I don't know if you've been spending more time at work and not at home. I feel like family I feel like family's fine, but I keep hearing we miss you. I just recently won Small Business of the Month. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations. That is so awesome. As much as you're saying focus, I keep hearing we miss you. But I'm hearing that everything's okay. And I feel like a balancing is something that we'll get into this swing. I just feel like you have so many ideas that are going on and you're trying to get things on a better track. And they're saying just to keep going with it and know that you will be provided for always, that you will be taken care of. You have, yeah, because I kept hearing we miss you, I miss you, and I kind of felt like we weren't where our heart fully is as much lately as we want to. So know that that they think of you.
Awesome. Well, I hope. I'm sorry, Ash. Did you do yours already? I'm like out of it.
She did. We got
like
that.
Channeling messages and having to pop back in, and I'm like, oh. You did your okay. You're done. All right.
You're done.
I'm practically done over here.
You're done. You're done.
You're done. She lost you off.
Next, we have Abby. Abby. Are you ready? I know you do, bro. I know you miss your mom, dude.
And then after Abby is Xana.
I'm proud of you, though. After Abby is Xana, and then after Xana, the very last one is Felicia. She snuck in on us.
You're welcome, Brody.
Okay.
Hey, Abby. Abby does hair. Love it. Abby. Okay, Abby, the very first spirit I got from you, I don't know if you know who Teal Swan is, but she has a very Teal Swan energy. Very kind of a business savvy boss of her own entrepreneurial business. And her name is Toran, Toran. And she's got a very single-minded, business-minded, goal-oriented energy. And I'm not sure if this is something that you've been, this energy that you've been dealing with for a long time, or if this is like a new thing for you. But she's telling me that she's in your life to get you to the end goal. Okay. And entrepreneur is what popped in for me. And then I have Flora, who's kind of like this kind of very hippie flower child type of energy, spirit coming in for you. And they're connected with nature and flowers and beauty. And the Flora wants you to use nature to create a business for yourself. So, this could be like a holistic type of thing, or like an aromatherapy type of thing, or even just, gardening or fresh vegetables or something, but something very natural is what they're talking about. And obviously you do hair. I don't know what other interests you have, but they're telling me, you can be an entrepreneur and you can use nature and use the resources on this planet to create a very successful business for yourself. Then I have Kramer. And Kramer tells me that he is a lover, not a fighter. You garden and you can sell your goods. Yes, that's exactly what they want you to do. Sell nature. Nature is abundance for yourself, for a business. Kramer tells me that he's a lover, not a fighter. And he says that you have been working on being throughout the course of your life. I feel like he's been with you for a very long time. And he tells me that he's been helping you be not so confrontational. Okay, because I feel like you used to be rather confrontational, and he's kind of helping you to be more accepting of other people and to not be so easily provoked and triggered. Okay, so he's a lover, not a fighter. All right, so you have Kramer, Flora, and Torin. So the very interesting guides. Super interesting. Hi, Yassine. Thank you for joining and watching tonight.
Hi, Yassine. Okay, Abby. What I have for you are 2 chakras to work on. I had to make sure that my mic wasn't muted. Okay. So I got your crown chakra, and I feel like this is some frustration that is holding you back. There's some type of a frustration that's holding you back, and it keeps coming through like a hang up. Like I just keep hearing there's a hang up, a hang up, a hang up. And I think this has to do with awareness, which is why your heart chakra also came through. So I think these two are going to kind of tie together a little bit. But with self-awareness can come a lot of pain, and you might be unsure if you want to deal with that right now, which is why the crown chakra is coming through. It's like with that will come all of the self-awareness, and sometimes that's a little bit heavy, and subconsciously you might not quite be ready for that because it's going to feel really messy. It's going to make your life feel a little bit chaotic. And then your heart chakra came through because I feel like you might be overguarded right now, and that you're really struggling with fully trusting people. Like you might have people that you've let into your circle that you speak to, but I mean like fully trust with being 100% yourself, vulnerable, raw, all of that energy. I think you have a really hard time opening up. So my suggestion is if you start with your heart chakra and then start working on your crown, that's going to be helpful for you, because with letting people in and trusting that not everyone's going to hurt you and trusting yourself is going to make you see that even if all that extra self-awareness that you'll get from working on your crown chakra, that you will have people in your corner that you can trust to lean on, if that makes sense. So that's what I got for you, Abby.
Abby, what I'm getting for you is so what I'm hearing is I feel like I just feel like you are working very hard on you. Like they make me feel like we're trying to hold on to our power. We're trying to know that what we bring in is what we get. And I keep seeing, I don't know if I feel like you've been working on or trying to work on some of like your shadow work, and that things that have made you feel like, you know, that you can't move forward or that you can't figure out. I just feel like I'm done feeling like my hands are tied and that I can't move on. Like, I feel like you're just done with that. So you're taking your power, you're taking, you know, the stick and saying, I'm in control. This is my life. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you punching through things, like you're trying to like make it all like just disappear, and you're just trying to fight, and you're showing yourself that I can get through this. So if there are things that feel like they're weighing you down or making you feel like, you know, where's the light at the end of the tunnel, I feel like you have these ideas inside, and they're saying to keep push. I feel like this is your time to push yourself, and they're saying allow that fighter within you to keep going, because I feel like it's leading you into the right direction. And once these things are fully released out of you and we're able to feel lighter and happier, I feel like so many doors are going to open up for you. Like your business, I feel like will blossom even more. than you expected once we allow ourselves to be fully free from whatever feels like you're being tied to.
Does that make sense to you,
Yay!
Abby?
Abby.
I hope that resonates with you, Abby.
Thank you, Abby.
Thank you for participating with Abby.
Thank you so much, Abby. We appreciate you and love you so much.
All right, next on our list we have Miss Xana. Xana Copeland, are you here?
Zana. The kids made popcorn, so I had to steal some. But don't worry, I'll mute my microphone so that you don't have to hear me eat. You're welcome, Abby!
Xana, are you here? Right on, she's here. Okay. Hello, lady. How are you? Okay, Miss Xana, the very first thing that I got is a group of seraphim angels, okay? And the seraphim angels are the angels of space and powers and the higher dimensions, the ministering spirits that are literally, in the ethers around us. And so the seraphim angels are there to help you connect with spirit. I'm not sure if you're doing that already, but that's what they're coming in and telling me, that they're your connection to spirit. And then I got Joey, and Joey is like a Bronx, New Yorker type. He kind of reminded me like the silly, jokey kind of energy of Joey from Friends, which was weird because that's the same name and everything. But like, he told me his name was Joey, and he told me that the purpose of him in your life is to keep you playful and to realize that everything is not so serious. And he's trying to help you be a kid again, to remember how to laugh and joke, and to not be so dragged down by adulthood. Okay, so I like your picture because it's, you being playful or whatever. So that's pretty much the influence of Joey in your life, like laughing, joking, playing tricks, watching comedies, just really, how you doing exactly, Abby? It just really like not taking anything too seriously, and not letting responsibility weigh you down. Just remember, it's there can be fun and games. It doesn't have to be so serious all the time. And then I have a grandmother energy coming through for you as a spirit guide as well. But I feel like this is a maternal grandparent for you, like your mother's mother or your mother's mother's mother. It's like a grandparent energy. And they're there to help you keep the family together. And I don't know if you've been having some family dynamic issues, if you have some interesting family dynamic relationships where some people just don't get along, but your grandmother is there to help you nurture a healthy family relationship and to keep the family together. Okay, so I don't know if maybe you're the voice of reason sometimes, if you have people in your family that argue and you're the one that's kind of trying to mend the fences, but that's the energy of this grandmother coming through for you, that's like helps you mend the rifts in the family. So I hope that resonates with you, dear.
Okay. I have 2 left, so can you go away? This is just my oldest child. They
Makes a lot of sense. Wonderful.
Snacks.
More snacks?
Okay, so yeah, they
More
came up to get
snacks?
snacks.
Oh, I thought they
No,
already had.
no, Josh and Aiden came up here for snacks, not Lehman and
Oh,
Roslyn.
okay. Yes, strife between your mom and your
Lehman and Roslyn
sisters.
ate all the
Yes.
snacks.
And
Okay.
I'm glad that makes sense
Dana.
to you and that you have that help, because sometimes it's hard with those difficult relationships. For sure.
I keep waiting for you to put the comments up on the screen on StreamYard. And I'm like, Xana's what? Oh, there we go. I'm like, is she talking or am I just not seeing it? I'm very confused.
Didn't see it because you were distracted by Josh.
No,
and
you
Aiden.
didn't put it up on the screen.
I totally did.
Yeah, Aiden,
Didn't I? Did I, Tawnie? I did.
It didn't show up on my screen until just now after I said that.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. Dana.
Whatever.
Okay, so what I have for you, girl, is I've got solar plexus and sacral are meshing, like meshing and overflowing, kind of like when two cups are too full and they just like pour into each other. It's just showing up as like meshing, overflowing, which this can kind of mean, and how it's showing up for me is that you could potentially be having a little too much in some areas of your life. It feels like overindulging, which could be like food, shopping, drinking. It's like overindulging in something. So I'm feeling like you just need to pull that back a little bit, because it's kind of just overflowing into all the areas of your life and making things a little bit muddy. So working on, which, I mean, I guess if we've got solar and sacral overflowing, you could do some root work as well, probably. So if you want to look up some guided meditations for your solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and your root chakra, I mean, you could even probably benefit from doing just an overall chakra cleanse. What might all help you as well.
So I feel like you've been opening yourself up more to your guides and everything flowing in. Like, I just feel like this wave coming in, or unless you just got an upgrade. And I can't remember his name, but I feel like this is your friend or ex that passed that's coming through and just showing me that I feel like we're signs and things are coming in, and it's making sense and it's clearing things out. And I feel like when I'm hearing childhood, I feel like this is something that has to do with him, that he's coming forward to help you. I don't know if this goes with what Misty was talking about, but I don't know if you've been having a hard time with a certain person, like with your significant other, just having a rough patch, because I keep seeing like some sadness and some hurt, and then I see you ask Spirit and your guides, Andrew, that's his name. I couldn't think of it on the top of my head. Like, you're asking for guidance and they're saying yes and yes and yes, and I just feel like they're trying to give it to you. And I feel like things aren't flowing the way they usually are, because I feel like your cup is just not full. I just feel like you're doing so much work between family and work, and I don't feel like you're getting any time for yourself. Andrew just keeps saying she needs to make herself a priority. He's saying, what about you? He goes, he knows that you want to be a good mom and do all that you need to do, but he's saying that we can't balance and we can't do what we need to do unless we take care of ourselves. Like, I think Ash said, sit and meditate and just find that time for yourself to be able to gather your energy and know what you need to do. And I feel like this is something that you've always done. Like, you've always been a caregiver and giving more to other people than yourself, that you've always put yourself last. And I feel like we need to stop that. We need to cut that off, and we need to be able to allow ourselves to give our power and put ourselves first every once in a while. It's hard to do, but it's something that we need to do so we can be at our best, at our fullest for other people as well.
Absolutely. I agree with that. 100%. Yeah, I'm being split in all directions and having problems with getting time to meditate and focus. Yep, I have, she said. Makes sense. Made sense to me, girl.
I'm talking and my mic's up. My mic's muted. I can't.
Shit. Just quit your shit. Okay. Tawnie's muted. Tawnie's muted. Why are you muted?
Oh, I didn't even click it. I thought Ash was muted. I was like, she muted herself again.
I was muted. We've been live for almost 3 hours. I'm just talking and
that's so weird.
Yeah.
It randomly
Anyway,
muted me.
It's all good. So we have
Felicia.
Felicia left, right?
We have Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Yep.
Well, not yet. Felicia. Felicia is
by the way,
last.
I'm so glad that we get to end tonight on Felicia so that we can say that. I'm sure she hates it though. I bet
It was like divinely inspired. It's divinely inspired. Felicia, where are you?
Bye.
Hi, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia. Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia. And then when we're done, we'll say bye, Felicia. But for now, hi, Felicia. What does it say?
Yeah.
What does it say on there?
Felicia. You're welcome, Xana.
That's not in English. What? I can't read that. Anyway.
I don't know what it says.
You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome.
Dear.
Felicia. Sweet Felicia. I have some interesting, wonderful guides for you. First of all, I got a spirit animal for you, okay? And it was just a white dove. So the white dove came in, and you might want to look up what that means exactly when you have a white dove come in for you. But to me, it was like a bird of peace and love and happiness and tranquility. And I just, it's just such a pure, loving, peaceful energy. And that's what I got for you first off. I got that. Okay. And then the very next one that I got as a spirit guide, I got a spirit guide named Thompson. And Thompson is actually helping you open your third eye and helping you to grow your spiritual gifts and abilities. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're already on an enlightening path, if you're already in the process of broadening your perspective and changing your vibrational frequency, but Thompson is actually helping you with that. I'm not sure if you've been having some headaches lately, but pain in the forehead is normal whenever you're going through a spiritual awakening with your third eye and opening your third eye because of the calcification of your pineal gland. But anyways, the next one that came through for you was Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael came through to protect you. Absolutely just protection. And Archangel Michael wants you to call on him whenever you are going into a state of meditation or whenever you are going to be using your spiritual gifts until you can learn how to protect your energy yourself. Archangel Michael wants you to ask him to protect you from negative energy while you are starting on your spiritual path and doing spiritual work, tapping into different dimensional planes. Okay. And then the last one that I got for you was a female relative who had passed from some kind of a head related injury. I was getting possibly like head trauma or like a stroke or some kind of type of aneurysm in the head, and or like dementia or something. And she was telling me that she's helping you by opening doors for you in life. Now, these are like doors of opportunity, spiritual doors, doors into different dimensions, doors into different parts of your brain, different memories that you might not remember, but opening doors and helping to guide you in the right direction. And that's what I got for you, Felicia, and I hope it resonates with you and makes sense. Who's next?
Felicia. So right off the bat, right out the gate, I just saw you as like a whimsical, childlike energy that I very much love. I don't know if you are an Aquarius, but I got a lot of that energy, that original, kind of spunky. People might see as a little quirky. I love it. But anyway, I feel like having, okay, Rosie, literally working. Okay, I'll be done in a minute. I feel like
another person pay us. I think we should send
childlike.
What, Brooke?
I don't know if I can do it. Oh, Brooke, can we do it tomorrow? Can we do it tomorrow, Brooke?
Brooke is on Facebook.
Oh, she's a Virgo. I love Virgo too. So okay, I lost track. I feel like this whimsical childlike energy that you have that's super magnetic and kind of intoxicating for people, but I feel like this could make you a little bit naive. And you might be a little bit over trusting or over loving to hold on.
Of course, can't wait for freaking 3 seconds. You're almost done, woman.
They can't do it. They can't make it the whole time. Rosie just spilled water up her nose and all over her face and the table. And now there's a lot of tears happening because she felt like she almost drowned or something. I don't know.
Just finish.
You're fine.
She's not drowning.
It's okay. Okay. So anyway, over trusting, over loving, or not having enough boundaries with people. And I think it's just because and it might just be a little bit carefree. Like you might just be like, whatever, if they break my heart, then fuck it. You know, like that kind of energy. But that just is from having a heart chakra that's just a little bit too open. Lots of giggles here. I love that. But so I definitely think that heart chakra will be a great place for you to start. I don't think there's anything wrong with being open in your heart space. But if you are being a little naive with who you trust, then you might need to just dial it back a little bit. Like I don't feel like it's a whole thing. It's just a little bit of fine tuning in your heart chakra. Tawnie.
Okay. Miss Felicia, what I got for you is I feel like we're holding on to a lot of emotions, that we're holding on to a lot of things. I feel like we hold a lot of things within. I don't know if we're not speaking our truth or we don't want to hurt people's feelings, because I just feel like when they're showing me as situations go on that we're not always, I just feel like we just kind of soak in all of it. We're soaking it all in, and it just kind of, it throws us off because we have so much that we're holding on to. And they're saying that they don't, I'm just hearing the more that we do that, it makes us not listen to ourselves as much as we should. I just feel like, there's something, I just feel you really need to release, because I feel like it will help you ground. It'll help you, make you feel like you're in charge. I just feel like there's other people and other things going on that's kind of, I don't want to say taking over, but I feel like it's overwhelming. And for me, I just feel like, when things come in where you're just like, okay, and you just kind of soak in that energy. And we have to release that energy, because I did hear too, like Misty said, that there is opportunities that are coming, but I feel like the opportunities will come once we allow ourselves to cleanse. I just feel like there's a cleanse that needs to happen with holding other people's energy and the emotions and everything like that. So I know Virgos like to be, well, not all Virgos, but I know some Virgos who like to be in charge, who like to make sure things are going in certain directions. I just feel like you're just holding on to a lot. And they want you to release that. They want you to feel comfortable within your skin and know as things move forward, they just want you to know that you are protected and that everything is going to be okay. And once we get these this weight off of your shoulders and taking some stuff off your plate, I feel like that's when all I see is like the sun and things just gravitating towards you.
Brooke, I just sent you a message on Facebook Messenger. Okay? Asking you if you wanted a refund or if you wanted us to do your reading tomorrow. I'm free. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday. Yes, I'm free tomorrow in the morning, the afternoon, whatever.
I'm pretty flexible tomorrow.
We can decide over Messenger what time works for you. Okay, Brooke? All right. Your family has doubled in size in the home this past year. So
going on. That makes sense.
So I hope everybody enjoyed our new kind of readings that we were doing tonight. I mean, it's all things that we've done before.
Fun.
I thought it was super fun. And even though it's been 3 hours, it seems like the time has flown by.
Yeah, it went pretty fast.
Yep. I thought it was fun. Do you guys love it? Because we'll come back and do it again if you guys love it.
If you love it, let us know.
Do what you want.
If you found us on YouTube, give a like and subscribe to the video. If you found us on Facebook, give a thumbs up on the page and follow the page so you get notified whenever we go live. We've been trying to do this together, at least once a week because it's a lot of fun getting together with your sisters, having a good time. Thank you so much, Felicia. Thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time, like I said, like and subscribe to the page. If you're interested in getting a private reading with any of us, the information is in the description box of this video for each of our different pages. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Brooke. We will definitely see you tomorrow. Okay. And I did send you a message, so check in your message requests or your filtered messages to see that. All right. And Ash, anyone can add me as a friend.
Add us as friends. Add us as a friend.
Anyone can add us as a friend as long as you're not creepy and weird. Well, we like weird, but don't be creepy.
Yeah, just don't be
All
creepy
right.
and weird.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Good night, guys.
Good night.